Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It's about Team Shielded today. Guys, I just recorded a Losers Elite 8 and it's currently uploading. But guys, now we have the winner side. So this is just a normal Elite 8. And guys, our very first matchup is the number 5 seeded Ravens taking on the number 16 seeded Jags, who somehow upset the Chiefs, upset the Raiders to get here. Now, honestly, I want to say the Jags win, but guys, hold on. Guys, make sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, turn notifications, and now let's get into the video if I didn't say it already. Kind of brain dead. But anyway, I have more hope for the Jags just because they've gotten two crazy upsets in the first two rounds. But here in the Elite 8, the Baltimore Ravens have been hot. Well, let's be honest, they've been hot all tournament. I just don't see the Jags being able to defeat the Ravens, but we'll see. First matchup of the Elite 8. Ravens go up 7-0. 14-0. 14-2. Jags get a safety. 14-5. Can't do anything offensively. 17-5. 24-5, 27-5, oh, 27-something, 30-something, and the Ravens blow out the Jags and the Elite 8. 30-11. I mean, the Jags had a good Cinderella story there in this tournament, beating the number 1 seed Chiefs, beating the Raiders to get to the Elite 8. But they could just not be the number 5 seeded Baltimore Ravens. They just couldn't do it. So the Ravens will move on to the Final Four. The Jags' miracle run comes to an end. Jags, they only got 1 touchdown, 1 field goal, and got a safety. But they only had like a safety going into halftime, I believe, or maybe they got the field goal to get the 5 points before halftime. So they didn't really do much offensively, and the Ravens just got Lamar Jackson, and the Ravens just got to run wild on that Jags defense, leading to a defeat that you would probably expected to see even a worse defeat against the Chiefs. That somehow didn't happen. But anyway, Jags' Cinderella story finally ends in the Elite 8, and Ravens move on to the Final Four. Alright, so our next matchup, the last matchup for the AFC, for the Elite 8, we got the number 2 seeded Buffalo Bills taking on the number 10 seeded, sorry, I was looking at the last round, number 11 seeded Los Angeles Chargers. Now, I know the Chargers are really good late in the year. They've done really good. They got an upset over the Browns when Justin Herbert was hurt. We're just going to use that storyline. And they got a big win over the Texans, but Texans were even a lower seed than them because they upset the Steelers somehow. Kind of letting them get kind of a free bye almost because Texans, I mean, it's Texans, but I mean, they did defeat the Steelers, but still. Now they're facing against my pick to win the whole thing. My pick to win the Super Bowl here in the winner's bracket. Let's see if they can get the huge upset over the Bills, or will Josh Allen and these Bills prevail like my theory says. Winner faces number 5 seeded Ravens in the Final Four. Here we go. Bills go up 7-0 late in the first. 10-0 now. Chargers can't do anything offensively. 17-0. 17-3. Oh, 17-10. Trying to make a comeback. 20-10. 20-17. Field goal game. 23-17. And it's over. Chargers tried to make a comeback in the 4th quarter. They could not do it. 23-17. Was still a tight game. It's still a touchdown game there at the end. But just Bills get a field goal at the end to extend the lead to 6 and call it a game. I mean, Justin Herbert was totally locked down that first half. Didn't score a single point. Chargers offense just could not move. They didn't get any points in the third. They scored 14 points in the fourth. But yeah, Chargers showed up Chargers just showed up too late. You could argue if the Chargers offense played like that all game, they would have won this game. But then again, the Bills defense may have let up because late in the game and almost let a comeback, blah, blah. But, man, you just can't help to think what would have happened if the Chargers could have had the offense they had in the fourth quarter throughout the whole game, or even if they could just have that in one of those first or second quarters. You just can't help to think, But nevertheless, the number 2 seeded Bills move on to face number 5 seeded Ravens in the Final Four, essentially the AFC Championship. Our next matchup, the first matchup of the NFC, we got the number 1 seeded Green Bay Packers. They're 90 overall, taking on the number 12 seed Dallas Cowboys. Now, I don't see much hope here for the Cowboys. I really don't. Like, at all. We all know the Cowboys are going to get absolutely smothered by the number 1 seed Packers. Now, they did defeat the Super Bowl champions, the Bucs, and defeated the Panthers. The Bucs is a good accomplishment. Panthers, meh. And now you're facing against the number 1 seeded team in the NFC. I just don't think the Cowboys get past this one, even with Dak Prescott. But here we go. Green Bay up 7-0. Dallas ties it 7-all. No scoring for a while. 14-7 going to half. 14-all. Oh, 17-4. Packers got the lead, 21-17. I believe it. They hold on. It looked like the Cowboys were trying to maybe drive downfield. I couldn't tell who had the ball. Might have been the Cowboys, but they can't do it. 21-17. And Green Bay gets a W over the Cowboys by a slight 4 points. Dak's upset. Cowboys go down, and the Elite 8, they're a number 12 seed. It was expected. And the number 1 seed Packers move on to the Final Four. Cowboys were with them all game, but just couldn't pull it out. Packers get the better of them. And I thought the Cowboys were going to go down and win the game there at the end, but they just couldn't do it. So number 1 seed Packers move on. And they're actually our only number 1 seed to make it this far. As you know what happened to the Chiefs. We all know what happened. So next, for our last matchup of this video, the last matchup of the NFC, we have the number 2 seeded New Orleans Saints. For an 89 overall, taking on the number 6 seed Los Angeles Rams. So we saw the other Los Angeles team go down in the Elite 8 earlier. That was the number 11 seed Chargers. They had to also play a number 2 seed, like the Rams and number 2 seeded Bills, and unfortunately lost. Well, I can't really say unfortunately, but it happened. Whatever. So that was pretty sad for the Chargers, I guess. But now the other LA team, who's a better team? Number 6 ranked team. I wouldn't say they're a better team, actually. But overall, throughout the season, they were. And But now they have to play the number 2 seed in the NFC and the New Orleans Saints, and I'm going to have to give this to the New Orleans Saints. Drew Brees is going to go to the Final Four and theoretically, like, going to make it farther than what he did in real life, because this would be the divisional round, so he would have to be beat here to match what the Saints actually did in real life. But in Madden, I just don't see that. I think Drew Brees and the Saints are going to move on to the Final Four against the number 1 seeded Packers. That's actually the matchup that's supposed to happen. So, it's kind of good to see. No? At least we have one matchup that's actually supposed to happen. But here we go. 3-0 to the Saints, but it's not guaranteed. 7-3, Rams. 7-6. Drew Brees and this offense is struggling. 9-7. They've only scored field goals but have a lead. 14-9. 14-12. They can't get anything else. 17-12. And the Rams are going to do it. My loud mouth, I was just saying how one was finally going to happen. And I guess I just jinxed the Saints there. Rams get a 24-12 victory. And if I'm not mistaken, that was the score of the, whose score was that? Oh, that was in our previous video. I do believe that was the score of the Browns and Jets, if I'm not mistaken. You know, something like that. I don't know. But Saints go down 24-12 to the number 6 seeded LA Rams. I jinxed the Saints. I know you guys are going to be screaming it in the comments. I really thought the Saints had this in the bag. So the number 6 seed Rams, Los Angeles Rams, will take on the number 1 seeded Packers in the Final Four. Guys, that's in the video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, turn on notifications. I'll be posting another video, my 3rd video of the day. Be, you know, how the Final Four is looking, you know, something like that. But if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, turn on notifications, and I'll see you guys in the next one.